Hi. Last time I told you about my daughter who was going to be taking the learner's license. She failed. She failed. So that is part of the journey, you know. Some people get it right the first time, and some of us have to, you know, go for the second attempt, third attempt, even fifth attempt, you know. So she failed. So we decided that she will pack it aside and focus on her matric examinations. But there is one thing for today that I want us to explore, and that is the issue of death, the death of a spouse, the passing of a mother, particularly. There is a tendency that I've been observing throughout my life in cases where when death visits a family and it takes mommy, subsequent to that, the father takes some of the father, I must emphasize, they take the kids back to their maternal parents. Even in cases where their grand parents are no longer alive, but they take them back. Why is that so? Why some of us are so cruel? Whose responsibilities are these kids? Why are we playing around with our children like this? Especially some of the black folk were very notorious in this behavior. Why do we do this? It is your responsibility to hold the fort. It is your responsibility to make sure that your children are supported emotionally, financially, and otherwise. Don't you abandon your children because their mother has passed away. It's utter nonsense, actually. But it's happening again and again and again with men, especially black men. I'm saying this because I've been observing this from us. I'm not so sure about other cultures because I'm not in their circles. Black men are very notorious when it comes to the passing of the mother of their children. It's not all of us, obviously, but I've been seeing again and again. Why are we doing this? You need to you need to be there for your children. You need to suffer with them. Because yes, life is not easy after death has struck. But you need to keep them together. It's not easy. There's gonna be arguments about this and that, but you need to stand as a man. You need to restore confidence that there is still a future for tomorrow. So please, let's desist from this type of tendency. All of a sudden, children become orphans just because their mother has passed away. Yet we are still alive as fathers. It is a tendency that it's rendering our families dysfunctional, in a sense. So when death strikes, your very first instinct is to cover your bases, because there's a lot of exposure. You are left exposed. So as a father, your very first instinct is to cover the bases. And this is not a perfect exercise, but a necessary exercise. So if you are a father out there, if you are a father out there who has done this thing, this nonsense I'm talking about, would you please do right? Would you please embrace your children again? Would you please play a fatherly role again? It's critical for the survival and for the emotional support of the kids. Financially, everything. And it's not easy. This must be very clear. But it's a necessary thing we got to do as black men. We are causing unnecessary strife for the kids just because you're busy chasing gunda berries. Why do you do that at the expense of your children? Let's be there for our kids. And being there for our kids, it's not a perfect, it's not it's not a perfect process. It's iterative, because there's a lot of there's a lot of stuff that happen in the process. A lot of misunderstanding, lots of misunderstanding, but yet it is the process that we need to undergo, however imperfect it may be. But abandoning them, that is not done. Under any circumstances, you don't abandon your kids to somebody else. That is not done. So please, guys, let's do right.